Breaking news as we come on the air tonight. The Forest Service just announced a new closure in the Boundary Waters, the second currently in effect.
Now, this comes as 17 wildfires burn all across Superior National Forest, and now another is rapidly growing right across the border in Quetico. Now, the 17 fires in northeast Minnesota range in size from less than an acre to 20 acres. 4 are inside the Boundary Waters. 9 new fires were just reported yesterday. You can see all those fires on your screen. And the area circled in red is the portion of the BWCA that will close at midnight tonight, when a campfire ban will also take effect for the entire wilderness.
Meanwhile, just minutes ago, a second closure was announced for an area just southwest of Sag Lake. It takes effect just after midnight tomorrow night. You can find full details right now on our website.
Northern News Now's Leslie Krebs spoke to officials and some outfitters about the wide-ranging impacts of these fires, bans, and closures.
The reality is, we just don't know for sure what these fires are gonna do.
The U.S. Forest Service has issued an emergency closure for parts of the Boundary Waters as firefighters battle 17 wildfires in Superior National Forest. 4 of those are in the Boundary Waters. The closure, going into effect at midnight Friday, impact more than a dozen entry points to the BWCA. Jason Zaborski owns Ely Outfitting Company. He says the closures aren't necessarily the end of the world, but it has forced his team to reschedule plenty of his clients' trips.
We're gonna do the best we can with it and help people, have amazing Boundary Waters experiences.
Ginny Nelson, another business owner impacted by the closures, says it's never easy when these closures happen.
That is our business, and that's how we make our livelihood happen. So,
but she understands this is not the first time they've seen
years
this.
ago, we had closures like this because of fires, and it was multiple weeks of permits being canceled and entry points being closed. So,
Joy Van Dree with the Superior National Forest says they're doing the best they can to keep things contained.
We're anticipating to contain them. However, there's always things out of our control.
Leaving the fate of the wildfires up to Mother Nature and hoping for containment soon.
The only weather guarantee we have is that there will be weather.
Now, the Forest Service has no date set for when those closures will be lifted. As for the campfire ban, charcoal grills and barbecues are also restricted. However, gas or propane cook stoves are allowed.